Hello again, friends and fellow collectors. It's been a while since I've done a video. Haven't been finding a whole lot of stuff. I did find some new stuff at Walmart probably a couple weeks ago. And then I got my trade box and random act of kindness box combo box from Classic Diecast Garage, also known as Wade. I have known him for probably 5 or 6 years, and I think he was the very second person that I ever traded with. Very good friend of mine, has a great collection, and is a very generous guy. So we'll be showing what he sent as well. I just received it today. I had sent him that gold 55 Chevy gasser. And I have something else that I want to show. So there's a guy at work that has a 3D printer, and I showed you guys the finish line that he 3D printed a while back for a racetrack. Well, I've been looking for a clamp for my Hot Wheels track. He actually 3D printed me a table clamp for a track. So I'm excited to try that out eventually. First, I'll show you my Walmart finds, and then I will show you what was sent to me by Wade for a trade and his box of kindness. So I do collect these Chevy City Turbos. I really like this one. I like the black with the orange, yellow, and red on it. It's definitely like screams 80s with the red interior, the racing stripe. It's just a super cool little car. So happy to have that one for the collection. Then I did find this 89 Mazda RX-7. Very good details on the back. Not too bad on the front there. And of course, one of my favorite colors of orange. And I do like this body style of the RX-7. So very cool car. So happy to have that for the collection. Then I did find this cool tuned Diora. I like the older one, like the Redline version one, my favorite. But this one I thought was just too cool. A little blue tuned Diora. Cute little buggy. So had to grab that. That's a pretty cool little guy. And then this long block with the moon eyes. I'll collect almost anything with moon eyes. Moon eyes is very cool. I do like that. Had to have that for the collection. And I do think I have the taxi one of these as well. And then I don't collect a lot of supercars, but this one I did like. I do like it's got the very nice metallic green paint on it. Those very nice gold like rimmed wheels. It's got some pretty good details on it. And I'm really digging that green, gold, and black combo with that metallic. That's almost like metal flake instead of the metallic, but it was too nice to pass up. So I think that's a stunning looking car for a supercar. Then everybody knows I collect the pedal drivers. I thought at first when I saw it, it was a Zamac, but it didn't say Zamac on it. And then I realized it had like a silver metallic paint, and it just pops with the purple. Not my favorite wheels, but it's still a cool little car. So I did pick that up for the pedal driver collection. And this is one of my favorite ones to find. This Maserati Tipo 61. I like these old style race cars, and this was a very cool looking car. So it has some nice looking wheels on it. I think they did a really good job on this car, in my opinion. So was happy to have that. So here is the box I got from Wade over at Classic Die Cast Garage. A very, very great collector and seller, or not seller, friend. I don't know why I said seller, but very great trader, I should say. We've done quite a few boxes and have done some trades for some absolutely great stuff. Like I said, I think he was probably the very first person I ever traded with, or the second person. Holy smokes, I'm off tonight. So very happy to call him a friend and follow him and see his stuff. So I'll put a link to his channel in the description of the video. Make sure you go and check out his channel. Great guy, great person to trade with. Just an amazing guy, an amazing friend. Go check out his collection. He's an awesome guy. So this was the carded stuff. So he did send me this treasure hunt Porsche because he grabbed an extra and I never found this one. So not only is it going in the treasure hunt collection, but it is a Porsche. So very happy to have that one. So thank you so very much for that. Then he did send me this. I can't remember if this was the Kroger exclusive. I don't remember, but I know this was an exclusive to one of the stores. And we don't have those up here where I live. So very happy to have this exclusive. I think it was the Kroger. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But yes, I believe, like I said, this is Kroger. So thank you for that. Otherwise, I would have never, ever had found that one. Then he sent me this really sweet holiday rods, 67 Charger. I do love these Chargers. This is a really sweet car. Larry Wood. And this is from 2004. Right there. So, I don't think I ever have seen this one. I want to say I saw one of these in a main line that was like close to this color combination, but I don't think I've seen the, like the premium. This thing is freaking wicked heavy. Metal base, the rubber tires, real riders. So very beautiful car. So thank you for that one. That is very cool. He did send me this. I never found this truck. I found the other Silverados, was it like the 2000 or whatever, the extended cab with the same paint job, but I never found this one. And the other one I didn't find was that really nice looking charcoal gray with the like gold or copper on it, and the I think it had like the copper 5 spokes on it. But he had an extra one of these and knew that I was looking for one and hadn't found one. So he very kindly threw this in my box. So I may leave it in here. I may take it out and wheel swap it. I'm not 100% sure yet and detail the front. Probably ain't going to do it anytime soon. I got a lot of stuff to get caught up on. I got a kid graduating this year, and I got another one turning 16 in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to focus more on my family right now with all that going on, and kind of slowing down a little bit on the die cast. So if you don't see me doing a lot of channels or challenges or videos or commenting on a lot of stuff, that's why. So I'm kind of slowing down a little bit, stepping back, so when I find stuff, I will definitely show more. I will also do challenges if I can, or put some out, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing a super lot because I'm trying to spend more time with the family. So thank you for that one. That one is definitely an awesome piece. Very happy to have that. We got this. I don't find a lot of cartoon stuff here. They just started hitting Walmarts a couple months ago. He knows I collect wreckers, so and yellow is one of my favorite colors, so he grabbed this and threw this in my box. So thank you very, very much for this one as well. This one is very, very cool. Wrecker. So I'm very happy to add that to the Wrecker and the cartoon collection. Then he threw this in there as well. This is a Johnny Lightning Street Freaks project in progress, and it's like, looks like a primer gray. Yeah, primer gray. Someday I'll paint it. I like that. That's funny. Ram extended cab, off-road, got meaty off-road tires on it and stuff. That's super cool. I probably eventually will be cracking that. I just don't have a lot of, I'm trying to consolidate the room that I have right now, because I'm running out of room for loose stuff, so I don't want to open anything until I have room to store it all. And then this, that green machine, Dodge Ram D350 dually. He knows I like these Dodge trucks, and I don't believe I have an actual dually pickup in my collection. So I want to say he said he doesn't collect these dualies, the Dodge dualies, but I could be mistaken. So if you're watching, Wade, correct me if I'm wrong. But he knows I like my Dodge trucks and my Mopars, so very, very happy to have that. That thing's awesome. I really like that. And then he did send me some loose stuff, and then I'll show you the trade. So he knows I collect, whoops, sorry guys. He knows I collect like flatbed haulers as well as the wreckers, tow trucks, whatever you want to call them. So he sent this one, very nice premium Fleet Street. And then he sent me this very, very nice and cool retro rig, which is a Dodge with a Dodge logo on it, hauler. So I'll find something cool to stick on there. And then he sent me this like double-decker Mopar hauler. I believe this had the, was it the Dodge Demon on it, maybe? So I'll find a couple Mopars to stick on that. Let's see what this one is. Second story lorry. So very, very cool. So there's that. He did send me a couple loose cars. So other than those, I know he knows I collect this 300 ZX, and I do have it in the 5-pack, but I didn't have one loose, so I'm happy to have one loose. And this might be my pocket ride for tomorrow. I gotta go take the daughter out of town for a doctor's appointment, so this may be my pocket ride. So that's very cool, and maybe it'll be fitting on this truck right here, seeing how it's kind of like the Japanese type truck, Japanese car. And then here, why don't we do this just to mix it up a little bit. We got the Mopar hauler, and he sent me this, which I believe was in the 5-pack as well. 68 Barracuda Formula S. And as some of you may know, I have a 69 Barracuda, not a Formula S, but it's the sport roof, which is identical to this. This is almost identical to my car, only this one's in nicer shape. Mine's still in primer and needs, you know, a lot of work, but it's the same car, so I obviously collect this casting. So thank you very much for those couple loosies. And now we're going to get to the trade, which I was more than happy to do because I had been wanting this car that's in here. And as you guys know, I collect GT40s. I haven't had the RLC membership in a few years. I see they have the AC Cobra, but I probably won't end up with that. But he said he had an extra one of these, so I immediately traded that 55 gasser for this because I actually collect these. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but this thing is freaking amazing. I haven't taken it out of this case to look at it. I didn't pop it out. Sometimes they come out hard. I don't really want to break the case, but this thing is absolutely phenomenal. So thank you so much, Wade over at Classic Diecast Garage, for this amazing trade and random act of kindness, for all the extras I didn't have for my collection. Sorry about the glare, guys, but this thing, when he said, hey, would you be interested in this? I was like, done. I will send your car like ASAP, because this thing, these GT40s are awesome. And this was one I never thought I'd be able to get my hands on, because like I said, it was an RLC, and I haven't had the RLC membership in quite a long time, a couple years. So very happy to have gotten that. So thanks everybody for watching. Now you know why I won't be on all the time, most likely. Whoops, sorry guys, I got my phone plugged in here, my phone charger, and moving stuff all over. The thing doesn't want to stay. I'm sorry guys. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm I'm not I'm not on Instagram anymore. I had to give social media a break other than YouTube. So if you need to get a hold of me for anything, I do have in my channel description should be my email. Feel free to email me. Some of you guys have my number, so I know we're on different time zones, so I try to do it during the day so it doesn't bother anybody, and with being at work and stuff. But if you do message me, I will answer. Try to be mindful of the time zone difference, because usually I go to bed at like my time, like 9 o'clock. I'm on East Coast, because I'm trying to wind down and I am on call. So if my phone goes off, I won't know if it's a call until I check. So to save any discrepancies or whatever, please be mindful of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has a great summer. If I do customs, wheel swaps, find anything else or any other trades, I will do more videos. And if I put out a challenge or can not compete, but participate is the word I was looking for, in a challenge, I will definitely try. So thanks everybody for your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. I will comment back as soon as I can. And I hope everybody's just having fun, being kind, enjoying the hobby, working out great trades, making new connections, making new friendships. So like I said, I'll put the description in the description. Go check out Classic Diecast Garage. Like I said, great friend, amazing guy, great guy to trade with. Honored to know him and be associated with him, and he has an absolute amazing collection. So make sure you check it out, and we will catch you in the next one.